Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wilson's Guitar Shop. My name is Chris Wilson. It is 7 o'clock here on Friday, and I'm looking at the beautiful, bustling metropolis of downtown Brockport. I am here with my beautiful wife, Carrie, who is running things beautifully and capably. Say hello to everyone, my darling.
Hello.
Did that come out of the thing?
I am a mess back here, just always.
She's not. She's magnificent, and
I'm like a comedy show back here if you just watch. Is it okay?
I think so. Let it go and see what happens. It seemed like it pulled out. We're having a microphone stand malfunction.
Yeah. You talk, I'll fix.
She got so excited to talk to all of you that she just yanked the microphone stand right out of its socket. She does stuff like that. Well, good evening, everybody. I'm so excited to be here once again in our guitar shop here in the front store window of the guitar shop.
There was an echo from the iPhone behind you. Forgot to mute that. So apologies, everyone. It should be better now. But like I said, I'm a wreck back here.
It's hard sort of getting all of this stuff put together. We had our the thing going at the barn. This is all brand new here, so there's lots of little technical moments. The song was just in my head, so I'm gonna sing it. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blown his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you wait for me. Hold me like you never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down. So many times I've played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you wait for me. And hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you. One last time, let me kiss you. Then close your eyes and I'll be on my way. And think about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the time that I won't have to say, kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. I never play that song that way. I always do my sort of like... But I don't know, for some reason, I think I've been listening to a lot of instrumental music in the store here, instrumental guitar music, and that came on the other day, and it was just this beautiful sort of, really a nod to the original version. I thought, well, that's kind of pretty. So how's everybody doing out there?
Everybody seems good. Can everybody hear me okay?
I mean, just keep talking and somebody will say something. Well, let's see. What's going on? I am sweating terribly. It's very hot here in the store right now because a lot of our air conditioning in this space is some of like the ambient runoff from the bank next door, because I think they really pump it pretty good. So some of their ductwork sort of meanders through our part of the building, and so we get some nice little coolness. But after hours, hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can everyone hear
really
you?
hot. I'm trying. I don't think they could. I'm not sure if I had the right one.
Just.
It's just so humbling back here doing this. It really is.
So, so I pulled out this guitar. So I've been listening to, for those of you out there who might be fans of his, I've been listening to the Norman Blake instrumental station on Pandora. And they play a lot of like cool instrumental acoustic music, which I just thought would sound nice in the store. And there's a big fly in here. Yeah. And so I've been listening to that a lot. Now, Norman Blake plays a guitar very similar to this. He plays the 12 fret, a 12 fret Martin. Yeah. And, Yeah. And so that's what I pulled out for tonight. And interestingly, it's for sale.
Look at that.
Look at that right there. I tucked this back under because I thought that was leaving the tag just hanging, as I've been doing in past weeks, might be in poor taste. So I thought, we'll just tuck it back there. But if you like the sound of this guitar, it's a very special one. This is also the same model guitar that Paul Simon played in the 1973 concert, Live Ryman.
Right.
And that's the reason I got this guitar. And I actually really love this guitar. But we decided that, some of them, even some of the special ones, had to go and be sold and moved on to other folks. So if you like to buy this guitar, it is for sale. All right, here we go. This one's for you, my darling. Oh, this fly is going to land on my face.
I know.
At a time when the world seems to be spinning hopelessly out of control, there's deceivers and believers and old in-betweeners that seem to have no place to go. It's the same old song. It's right and it's wrong, and living is just something that I do, and with no place to hide, I looked in your eyes and I found myself in you. Looked to the stars, tried all of the bars, and I've nearly gone up in the smoke. Now my hand's on the wheel of something that's real, and I found myself in you. In the shade of an oak, down by the river, sat an old man and a boy, setting sail and spinning tales and fishing for whales with a lady that they both enjoy. It's the same damn tune, it's the man and the moon, it's the way that I feel about you. And with no place to hide, I looked in your eyes and I found myself in you. I looked to the stars, tried all of the bars, and I've nearly gone up in smoke. Now my hand's on the wheel of something that's real, and I feel like I'm going home. Now my hand's on the wheel of something that's real, and I feel like I'm going home. Some Willie Nelson.
Yeah, thank you for playing that. It's been a long time since I heard that.
Such a great song.
I know.
Great song. The first time Carrie and I ever heard that song, we were in. I told this story before, but we were laying in bed in our hotel room in Hong Kong, watching DVD copies of Northern Exposure.
Yep.
As a sort of binge watching DVDs of that while I was over there performing, and we went down to some local little shop there, and so we didn't even realize we were buying like, everything over there is bootlegged, so it was like a bootlegged version of Northern Exposure. So, and it was sort of weird. I don't know if it was something that had played on European TV or whatever it was, but everything about the show was the same except for the music and the songs were different. And it was a wonderful, and that was the case with like a lot of the shows over there.
Yeah.
Like there was just some differences. It was
Yeah.
maybe like they couldn't get rights to certain things or whatever, but I remember thinking this song was so wonderfully out of place.
Yeah.
That it just stood out on this DVD. I can't remember. It was like the beginning of one of the episodes or the end. Or
I don't remember anything about the episode that it was in. I just
it came on, and my memory of it was that it played in its entirety, and we were just like sitting there transfixed at how beautiful.
So was that not in the actual show, like the original?
I don't think it was.
Huh. I didn't realize that.
I could be wrong about that, but it was just it was an interesting and odd moment, and we just sat there in bed and just listened. My memory of it was that it was showing some beautiful Alaskan landscape,
right,
and playing that song, and we were both just like, what is this amazing song? And it's from Willie Nelson's Red-Headed Stranger, is one of his most famous albums, and it's just this great
Yeah,
It's so
great.
wonderfully Willie Nelson, like his sensibility. The best of whatever he is, I think, is in that song. So, that's an interesting to think about thing to think about when you're playing artists. It's like Carrie knows that when we go into a restaurant, and I generally don't know what to order, especially if it's a new place.
Yeah.
And so I'll just say, a lot of times I'll just say to the waiter, like, what's the thing that you guys do here better than anything else? Like, what's your thing? And I'll take that. And
a lot of waiters and waitresses are stumped by this question.
It's it shows the sad state of affairs that, most they're like, I don't even,
I think they're afraid to recommend something because if you don't like it, then it's,
Yeah. But I always think that, because usually a place, if it's a good restaurant or if it's been around a while, it'll usually have like a thing that they're at least somewhat known for, something. But it's surprising how many waiters and waitresses either don't know or don't care.
I sort of see fear on their face, honestly. Like they're afraid. They don't want to put their necks out and say, this is what you have to get here.
One of my favorite things to do, and Carrie knows this, and she hates this about me, is putting strangers on the spot.
Yeah.
Because they always just sort of look at you like...
Yeah, it's super uncomfortable for everyone.
And I'm not
except him, apparently.
Well, I like asking people real questions. I don't like... I love small talk, but I love... I like getting into it. Like what's going on?
Right.
Where are you right now?
That's so you get it from your father, who asked me the first time I met his father. We went to an Olive Garden, and we sat down. we were in high school, and I was really shy in high school. So we sit down, and he just looks at me. He's like, "So what are you about?" And it's
the look of terror in your face. I can't even describe it.
And you totally do that. That's what you do.
Yeah, but I don't say like it's not. So yeah. Oh, what's the? So I used to say to people all the time, I'd be like, "What's the good word?"
Right. There's no way to answer that.
And she's like, "Will you please stop saying that?" She's like, "There's no good way to answer that question."
Everyone's always just
everybody's just looks
around.
At me like, "What is that?" I don't even.
Good.
I guess yeah. So I guess I've always just been stirring it up.
Yeah. There are requests, so let me know if and when you would like to hear them.
I'll take a request.
Okay, well, we have a couple of originals that are being requested by Peter. One original, which is No More the Darkness, but also he's the one who requested Water is Wide because he requested it again.
I was working through that, but so I didn't. So I usually have a monitor that sort of helps me cheat with some lyrics when it's a song that I don't play too frequently, and so I was going over that, and I was getting some of the lyrics wrong, so I didn't want to.
Yeah. So maybe next week on that one.
Wait. So love is gentle, love is kind. The sweetest flower when first it's new, but love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like morning dew. Got it. Okay. Turn the page.
Okay, this is...
There's a ship. She sails the sea.
Is this it? Are you doing it right now?
This is my dramatic spoken word version. Yeah. I need to get the words right.
Okay.
There's a ship, she sails the sea. She's loaded deep as deep can be, but not as deep as the love I'm in. I know not how I sink or swim.
Okay.
Peter, I don't this is for you because I feel like those of you who are watching all the time, I appreciate you very much. And I'm going to try not to make a fool of myself, because I love this song so much. This is one of my all-time favorite, most special. I love this song.
Yeah, it's
perfect
gorgeous.
Grammar.
Yeah.
The water is wide, I can't cross o'er, and neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I. Love is gentle and love is kind. The sweetest flower when first it's new, but love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like morning dew. There is a ship, she sails the sea. She's loaded deep, as deep can be, but not as deep as the love I'm in. I know not how I sink or swim. The water is wide, I can't cross o'er, and neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I. What a great song, Carla Bonoff. What a just a brilliant. Just there's something about that song. It just lilts. It just touches. It's as delicate a thing as you could sing. Just beautiful.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry, I didn't know that you were. I thought that was just.
You just thought what?
I thought it was just a comment.
Well, just comment, like just like not wanting to expound.
Right.
Just
you know,
nice, get in and get
song.
out, kind of thing. You know. All right.
Your Aunt Kathy's online.
Aunt Kathy.
She's requesting a Simon and Garfunkel song for your uncle.
For Uncle Art? Uncle Art, how's he? Where is? Hey Art. Hi guys. I'm like, how's he doing? Like I can talk to the camera. Is it going to talk back?
Well, this is for his 80th birthday.
I was going to say he just
Yeah.
celebrated
Yeah.
a very important birthday.
Yeah.
And so happy birthday, Uncle Art. And let's see, what would
happy
be a
birthday.
good Simon and Garfunkel one? Like, how about, let's just go like old school. Well, I am just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I have squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. And no lies in jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poor quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they'd know. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la. Asking only workman's wages, come looking for a job, but I get no offers. Just to come on from the whores on 7th Avenue. And I do declare, there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. La 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 la. Now the years are rolling by me, they are rocking evenly, and I am older than I once was, and younger than I'll be. That's not unusual. And no, it isn't strange. After changes upon changes, we are more or less the same. After changes, we are more or less the same. La la la. La 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 la. Now I'm laying out my winter clothes, wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters aren't bleeding me, leading me, going home, going home. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminder of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. He still remains, singing la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
Wonderful.
Happy birthday, Uncle Art. You know, so here's a little story about that song. Actually, you know what's so funny? I mean, that song has just sort of walked with me my whole life.
Yeah.
So let's see, how old was I? I was 13 or 14 years old, and I'm sitting in the auditorium of a rehearsal. So I'm probably I'm freshman year of high school. I have a rehearsal for the talent show that year. And I see two tall, lanky guys walk out with an acoustic guitar and a keyboard and play that song. Now, I'm a freshman in high school. I had listened to my mom Simon & Garfunkel records and stuff like that, but they weren't really part of my life or anything like that. They were just sort of there. And so these two boys sang The Boxer. They sang that song. And I just was blown away. Like, I just couldn't even believe what I was seeing. I was like, all I could think of was, I want to do that. Now, I had a relationship with music. I had a guitar. My mom was a singer and stuff. I used to sing with her and all of this stuff. But something shifted in me where I'm like, I just need to do what they're doing as soon as possible. And what's so funny was I instantly befriended actually both of them, but one of them became like one of my best friends and my future singing partner. And then I married his sister. So that's the story of The Boxer. So in a lot of ways, that song sort of brought me to you. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And what's even weirder is as I look out at this, if you can give me do a shoulder shot. As I look out through this window here and I think about all of the things. So there was a stage right here, you know, for a sidewalk sale that would happen here within a couple of years of that moment where I was up on that stage right here as a 15-year-old kid playing that song.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep.
You know, Java Junction, just a few shops down from us here, the coffee shop here in town. Chad and I were the first people to ever play music in there. We were playing for the sidewalk sale. We were sitting on the corner of the steps of Bittersweet, which is right across the street, probably playing that song among others.
Probably, yeah.
Because we played all the Simon & Garfunkel songs. When he called us in and said, "Hey, you guys want to come in here and play?" We were like, "Yeah." Okay. We were sort of so into it. The thing I remember most about that moment is that I was wearing a really silly hat.
A silly hat?
Like a silly hat that I bought, like, you know, like the weird,
right?
Like it was the 90s, so like it was like that whole hippie thing sort of came back for a while.
Yeah.
So it was like this knit, like I looked stupid, but so every once in a while I would do something like that, and I'd be like, you know what, this is my look. Mm-hmm. Yep. And everybody'd be like, I don't know if it is, Chris. You don't look good, they would tell me. And so that would happen. So it's just strange, you know, you sit there and you play a song like that and look out this window. It's a very bizarre moment for me to sort of, and then I look at you.
Yeah.
And it's like that, a song like that is sort of like this, I don't know, it's like thread that is like woven through the fabric of my life. Really strange and interesting. Anyway, story time with Chris. Yeah, we got a puppy.
We got a puppy.
If you've been on my Facebook page, our Facebook page, you will see it. If you go to the so we have. By the way, let me just say this to everybody in case you haven't done this. If you're on Facebook, so we have our like Chris Wilson is my Facebook page, personal page. Then there's Chris Wilson music page, and then there's the barn. But now there is Wilson's Guitar Shop on Facebook. So I would ask everybody to go and like that page if you're on Facebook. And if you go there, you can see our pup, and his name is Banjo. Yep. He is a cute little thing. He's the sweetest thing ever.
He's like a little baby.
And and we decided Banjo. We had trouble naming him, so Banjo just sounded like banjo.
Yeah.
You know, it had that like sort of happy.
Yeah. He
just looked like a little banjo. So so he's a little guy. He's just going to be like a medium-sized dog.
Yeah. He's adorable. He is. It took a lot though because Chris is a golden retriever man, and it took a lot to get him to try something new.
Well, our sweet DJ passed away last year. Actually, no, the very beginning of this year.
Early this year.
And it was very traumatic. And you know, big golden retrievers, if you're like a big dog person, they take up so much space in your living room and your life.
Yeah, they
like
do.
they take up a lot of space of your heart as well. Like they're like people, you know? Yeah. And I never have any experience with a smaller dog, so now we have a smaller dog. And you know, got some people walking outside. Yeah, so
yeah, he's sweet, and he'll be at the shop sometimes. He's still quite young, so it'll be sporadic until we get him potty trained.
I think I would need to brush up on the lyrics to No More of the Darkness if I was going to play that one. But I did get that other one in there for Peter. So Peter, I hope that was okay for you.
He also asked for the lucky one.
The lucky one, like Alison Krauss?
Well, I don't know. He said another name. Did she write that though, or was that?
No, actually, I think Robert Lee Castleman wrote it. I think
that's not the name he said. So,
although I think that's who wrote it, but maybe other people recorded it. I don't know.
Just kind of looking to see, but yeah, I'm not sure if it's the same song.
You know, I'm going to do a song that I used to do all the time. It's on my Chasing Light album. And I heard this on the acoustic instrumental station. And I was so proud because I was like, the version was just like the one that I arranged.
Oh, nice.
And mine was better.
Nice.
And I was like, all right. But it was sort of like following like the footprint of what. All right, here we go. Black and orange stray cat sitting on a fence. Ain't got enough dough to pay the rent. Well, I'm flat broke, yeah, but I don't care. Strut right by with my tail in the air. Stray cat strut on a lady's cat. My feet on Casanova, yeah, that's that. Get a shoe thrown at me from a mean old man. Getting my dinner from a garbage can. Oh, no, no. And I don't bother chasing mice around. I sneak down the alley looking for a fight, hiding at the moon on a hot summer night, singing the blues while the lady cats cry. While stray cat, you're a real gone guy. Wish I could be as carefree and wild. Got cat class and I got cat style. Stray cat strut. Stray cat strut. And I don't bother chasing mice around. I sneak down the alley looking for a fight, hiding at the moon on a hot summer night, singing the blues while the lady cats cry. Well, stray cat, you're a real gone guy. Wish I could be as carefree and wild. I got class and I got cat style. Stray cat strut. It's a stray cat strut.
Very cool.
Haven't sung that in a while.
I know.
What else we got?
How about story? Or wait a minute. And also,
I was actually going to do that one tonight
you?
anyway.
Okay.
What?
Also, a living prayer.
I'll do that one first.
Okay.
Let me think how I'm going to do this one. In this world I walk alone, with no place to call my home. But there's one who holds my hand, the rugged road through barren lands. The way is dark, the road is steep, but he's become my eyes to see, the strength to climb, my griefs to bear. The Savior lives inside me there. In your love I find relief, a haven from my unbelief. Take my life and let me be a living prayer, my God, to thee. In these trials of life I find another voice inside my mind. It comforts me and bids me live inside the love the Father gives. In your love I find relief, a haven from my unbelief. Take my life and let me be God, to thee. Take my life and let me be a living prayer, my God, to thee.
That song is just amazing.
It really is. Ron Block wrote that song, and it again, I have these relationships with these songs. You know, there's certain songs that have really helped me on my journey of faith, and that's one of them.
Yeah.
You know, this idea of being a living prayer.
Yeah.
You know, there's all this talk, you know, I mean, for those of you who are fellow believers in Jesus, you know, there's all this talk about, you know, the different, you know, ways to pray and worship and praise and what passes for those things. But the truth is the idea of being a living prayer,
Yeah.
having the work of your hands and the words that come out of your mouth, and having all of those things be your prayer, you know, everything that you are being surrendered, and having it all be prayer and all be praise and have it all be worship.
Yeah.
is to me, you know, I think if we were to all think like that a little bit more, we wouldn't have so many debates and disagreements about what those things actually are. It's just a surrendered self. It's you walking around doing everything you can do to worship, praise, and serve.
Yep.
Done. You know? So that song for me is one of those reminders. It's such a simple reminder. And the way sort of it starts out low, you know, great songwriters know how to do this. You know, you have a song and it sort of starts out where the lyrics are starting out. And it takes you to this place. And I think if I was to guess, I guarantee a song like Amazing Grace or How Great Thou Art particularly, or even you know, Battle Hymn of the Republic, some of these songs, I guarantee you that these are songs that the author of that song, Ron Block, is familiar with, because he did similar things. It's like, How Great Thou Art, you know, Then Sings My Soul, you know, Take My Life and Let Me Be a Living Prayer, My God, to Thee. Even though that lyric, My God, to Thee, you know, sort of speaks to that. So that's just great stuff. I mean, if that's a hymn, if ever I've heard one.
And what's weird is I think the first time I ever heard it was on Jay Leno.
Right.
Remember?
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I can't believe she's singing that on Jay Leno.
I know.
It's great.
And oh my gosh, I just, you know, yeah. You know, I always think of my voice as, you know, as a singer, you know, I think of my voice as a vehicle. You know, it's sort of this, or just a place to present something, and or a way to present something. And when I get to sing a song like that, it's just everything that I could want to be as a singer. You know, it's like, wow. So, yeah. I'm enjoying tonight's show very much.
Nice.
I mean, it's hotter than anything. I feel like I'm actually in a sauna.
Yeah.
You know, like having a schwitz. I feel like I should have sang a proper happy birthday to Uncle Art. I'm going to do a quick one. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Uncle Art. Doesn't sing well. Happy birthday to you. So what I used to do when people would ask me to sing, when I was like playing a show or something or a concert, people would say, "Can you sing Happy Birthday to my aunt?" And I just would never hear the name, or like I'd forget the name like while I was singing it, and I'd be like, or somebody that I should totally know their name will be like, or in the audience, and they'll be like, "Can you sing her Happy Birthday?" And I'll be like, "Mm-hmm." And so what I would always do in that situation is I'd go, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
I've also heard you just say happy birthday.
And I'll repeat happy birthday.
Yeah,
but you know, it's easy to just be like,
yeah.
to cheat it. Happy birthday, Uncle Art. 80.
Yes, happy birthday.
Down there in North Carolina. You know, I was thinking of you as I was singing the Boxer, their request, because I was thinking where the New York City winters aren't bleeding me. They lived in New York City for many years and now have toddled off to the Carolinas to spend their retirement.
Yeah.
You know, lovely. We have to get down there to visit you guys.
We do. That would be great.
So I got time for two more. I know one.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to do story?
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. There's a lot of other requests, so I apologize.
Can you go to the shoulder camera for a minute? So if we're in the shoulder camera, can you see my mouth at all?
No.
So if I were to lip sync if I were to say something to you, I'm trying to figure out a way to say something to you that's not on camera.
Oh. Okay.
How would we do that?
You can do that.
But it seems like maybe something that I just shouldn't do. So I won't. Now the audience is wondering, what is he? All right. This is a song of mine called Story. Moment is a moment, just a moment, till it wraps its arms around you and pushes you away. Though you will beg, will you please stay? I finally found you. Stories are young and old. Words can be bought and sold. These are my reasons. So this is the part where I begin, where I can start. 'Cause time has a way of holding your hand and then slipping away. Love is my way to hold what you say. 'Cause you are my story. You whisper in my ear, you barely breathe, but I can feel your voice surround me.
fragrance in the air has lingered on, still unaware that you have found me. And these are the things I hope to carry me when I'm old. Carry me softly. So this is the part where I begin, where I can start. 'Cause time has a way of holding your hand and then slipping away. So here I'll drown where I stand, a careless heart in careful hands. 'Cause you are my story. You are my story. You are my story. A moment is a moment, just a moment, till it wraps its arms around you.
Beautiful. One of my favorites.
I think that might be in the top of my sort
Yeah,
of
definitely, I would put it up there.
better material.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. So thank you all so much for watching tonight. I'm going to do one more song here. If you would like to support what we're doing, we'd be very grateful for that support. It takes quite a bit to be able to figure out and get all of this stuff happening. So a little bit of production support would help out quite a lot. So, but we don't want to, we never wanted to get to a place where we were sort of charging for content. So we always just sort of depend on your goodwill and generosity if you're in such a place that you want to support it. And so you can do that by going to info, or by going to chriswilson.us. Is the website, chriswilson.us. And right there, if you scroll down on the main page, there's a donate button, and you can donate whatever amount you like, and that goes directly to us being able to keep this this up and running as long as we can.
Yeah.
All right.
Just briefly, someone on the YouTube chat had a question about our Songs of Faith and whether or not that was coming back and when.
It's coming back.
It's definitely coming back.
Yeah, we've really felt the absence of that in our lives.
Definitely.
And so Songs of Faith is coming back. We just haven't decided on exactly which day and how that's all going to go down, but we will keep you informed as we know a little bit more. All right. All right, so this song is going out to our dear friend Kathy and to Dawn, and I would just like to. This song has become sort of a special, like one of a couple of special anthems we have on this show, but we just want to send this beautiful song out to Kathy and Dawn tonight, and let you know that you're in our prayers and that we love you. And here's a very, 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 very special song.
when my life is blown apart, and I'm picking up the pieces of another broken heart. They get put back all out of joint. They don't fit the same. Well, that's the point. 'Cause if you stand too close or you look too fast, you'll only see the pieces of the dreams you've had dashed. So take one step back and let the sun shine past. You won't see shards, you'll see stained glass. There may be times when it may seem like a shame to cry, like a waste to bleed over a dream. But the tears you've spilled and the blood you've shed will light the world in blue and red. If you stand too close or you look too fast, you'll only see the pieces of the dreams you've had dashed. So take one step back and let the sun shine past. You won't see shards, you'll see stained glass. If you stand too close or you look too fast, you'll only see the pieces of the dreams you've had dashed. So take one step back and let the sun shine past. You won't see shards, you see stained glass. And when your life on earth has passed, you won't leave shards, you'll leave stained glass.
Well, God bless you, Don and Kathy, and God bless the rest of you. Thank you all so much for watching tonight. We're so grateful to be able to do this. I feel so grateful that I get to sing to you whenever I get the chance. And I'm going to be doing a lot more concerts in the near future as we sort of get this shop settled in a little bit better. If you're in the need for some guitars or guitar supplies, accessories, whatnot, this is a great place to come, and we'll take really good care of you. Wilson's Guitar Shop, which is 72 Main Street in Brockport, New York. Thank you to my beautiful bride, Carrie, for all of your fine work this evening.
You're welcome.
God bless all the rest of you, and we'll see you next time. Good night.